the focus of ideas. I wrote my first album, which is like on the spot beach, so no superhero things here. But I got money, so I need to publish Shakespeare Ensemble because of this course.
Right.
Yeah, I love that show. I went to it twice. Second time I met my brother, and as we were walking out, he's like, "You ever seen these locations?" Yeah, right?
I feel so silly, just like sitting here in silence. It's like, you want to see my Elf on the Shelf impression?
Yeah.
Welcome to Streetlight Shakespeare Ensemble's production of The Honest Woman's Revenge, or The Atheist Tragedy. I'm Austin Bell, and I directed this play. Pause for applause. This show runs about 93 minutes with no intermission. Should you need to leave for any reason, exits are here, and here, and here for you came in. The back rooms are also through here. Please take care when standing and moving, as there will be actors flying through the space in sometimes quite slippery shoes, and they may not be able to stop if you get in their way. Okay, be advised that this show contains, here we go, sexual themes, depictions of murder, death, suicide, stylized violence, attempted sexual assault, homophobia, and forced marriage, as well as mentions of incest and war. Please take care of yourselves. Tonight's performance is what we call small scale, meaning in this case that four incredibly talented actors play all of the characters in this show. Streetlight Shakespeare Ensemble is also producing 2 other small scales this weekend. Tomorrow at 2 upstairs, King Lear, with 5 actors, and then on Monday at 7:30, right here in this room, Henry VI Part 3 with 5 actors. There's also another performance of this show tomorrow night at 7:30, again in this room. Now I get to put the names. I did this on purpose. Like these other shows, Honest Woman's Revenge is partnering with a local charity, in our case, the Shenandoah LGBTQ Center. Outside in our lobby, outside in our lobby, you'll notice the donation bin. The center is asking for donations of hygiene supplies such as toothpaste, dental floss, cleansing wipes, deodorant, etc. A significant portion of monetary donations from tonight's performance and tomorrow's will also go to the center, while the rest will go to supporting SSE in endeavors like this one. Now that I've taken up the rest of your time, allow me to present The Honest Woman's Revenge!
My name is Stanford. And I want money for my sons.
We're the sons!
And I'll do anything to get it.
And my name's Horatio, and I'm gonna help my dad and my best friend Dan with anything he can to get the money.
To get the money, I'll get my niece Charlotte wants to go to war.
I'm honest and a woman. And I want to go to war! But my dad won't let me. I'm Montferre! Hi, Dad. And I don't want her to go to war!
That's Montferre, my brother, and he doesn't want her to go to war.
I want to go to war! Okay. Oh, wait! I don't want you to go to war! Who are you? I'm Castabella, Charlemagne's fiancé! Okay, I'm getting married!
Well, if I have anything to say about it, Castabella's married my son, Russar.
Who? Sar? Sar.
He's fragile.
And I'm Sebastian. I'm the younger, hotter brother, and I support women's right to choose.
And I'm Laodicea, and I want sexual freedom. But the man won't let me.
I'm the man.
Belforce, and we're the parents of
Me and Castabella. Remember, I'm marrying Charlotte.
No.
Your Sar's better.
What?
point is, my brother Montferrat has too much money.
I do have too much money.
With my niece Charlemont out of the way, I'll be the only heir. But I'll need the help of a special friend.
I thought I was your special friend.
I couldn't have done this scheming without you, Horatio. Let's go get this bread.
And I'm Jasper. I work here. We're right here. Enjoy the show.
I saw my niece, Charlemont, but now it's my friend her father. Tell her I desire to speak with her. Horatio, thou art read in nature and her large philosophy, and thou concludest that pleasure only flows upon the stream of riches.
Wealth is lord of all felicity.
'Tis oracle, for what's a man that's honest without wealth?
Both miserable and contemptible.
He's worse, Horatio. For if charity be an essential part of honesty, and should be practiced first upon ourselves, which must be granted, then your honest man that's poor is most dishonest, for he is uncharitable to the man whom he should most respect. For what of this century, that seems to have enough. Thanks, industry. 'Tis true. And not my body spread itself into posterity. Perhaps I should desire no more increase of substance than in full proportion with my known dimensions. Yet for my children, they are as near to me as branches to the tree whereon they grow, and may as numerously be multiplied. As they increase, so should my providence. For from my substance they receive the sap whereby they live and flourish.
Sir, enough. I understand the mark we're at you aim.
Silence, we are in trouble. Charlemont!
Tomorrow, Uncle.
Tomorrow, kind niece, is not this the noble way you purpose to set forward to the war?
My inclination did intend it so, had not my father contradicted it.
Oh, noble war! Thou first original of all man's honor, thou dejectedly the baser spirit of our present time hath cast itself below the ancient worth of our ancestors, from whose noble deeds ignobly we derive our patronage.
You need not urge my spirit by disgrace. 'Tis free enough. My father hinders it. To curb me patronizing maintenance, to be in the habit of my reign, unbind me from that strong necessity, and call me coward if I stay behind.
For what it means. Horatio, where's the gold? I disinherit my posterity to purchase honor. Here's 1,000 crowns.
My worthy uncle, in exchange for this, I leave my bond.
'Tis witness of my love, and love doth always satisfy itself. Now to your father, labor his consent. My importunity shall second yours, we will obtain it.
If entreaty fail, the force of reputation shall prevail.
Go call my sons, that they may take their leaves of noble Charlemont. Now, my Horatio!
The substance of our own argument was wealth.
The question how to compass those.
Young Charlemont is going to the war.
Oh, that begins to take me.
Mark me then. She has a wealthy father, ready even to drop in his grave. And no one's power, when Charlemont is gone, can interpose twixt you and him.
Thou hast apprehended both my meaning and my love. Now like I trust, for undertaking and for secrecy will measure with thy amplitude of wit, and thy reward shall parallel thy work.
My resolution has already gotten me to your service.
And my heart to thee.
Woo, woo, woo! Let's go!
Here are my sons.
Woo!
There's my eternity.
Woo!
Let all men lose, so I increase my gain. I have no feeling of another's pain.
I prithee, let this courage of my tears divert the inclination from the war. For of all my children, thou art only left to promise a succession to my house. I prithee, stay at home.
I know, my father, the weakest sighs you breathe have power to turn my strongest purposes. But shall I serve for nothing but a vain parenthesis in the honored story of your family? There's none of you from blood within our house who either out of spirit or example has taught a turn to soldier. Only Charlotte was reputed that same heartless thing that
morrow, my lord.
Morrow, good brother, good morrow, uncle.
Morrow, kind niece. What? You washed your eyes with tears this morning. Come, by my soul, her purpose does deserve your free consent. Your tenderness dissuades her. What to the father of a gentle woman should be more tender than the maintenance and the increase of honor to his house? My lord, here are my sons. I should be proud that either this were able or that inclined to be my niece's brave competitor.
Your importunities have overcome. Pray God my forced grant prove not ominous.
We have obtained it. Ominous? In what? It cannot be in anything but death. And I am of a confident belief that even the time, place, manner of our deaths do follow faith with that necessity that makes us sure to die. And in a thing so certain and inevitable, can the use of providence prevail?
Morrow, my Lord Montefiores, Lord Danville, good cousin Charlotte. I was afeard I should have come too late to tell you that I wish thy undertaking a success. My lord, my duty would not let me go without receiving your commandments.
She was coming to present her service, but now no more. The cook invites to breakfast. Will it please your lordship enter? Nobly.
My noble mistress, you, the last and best that speaks my farewell like the increased bosom of sweet oration, wholly possessed within my nothing and shall ever live within the soul of my true lady. So, mistress, with this kiss, I take my leave.
My worthy servant, you mistake the intent of kissing. 'Twas not meant to separate a pair of lovers, but to be the seal of love, importing by the joining of our mutual and incorporated breaths that we should breathe but one contracted life. Or stay at home, or let me go with you.
Castabella, for myself to see our youth who attacks my youth with weakness. Here comes a man whose honest trust my confidence. And he, noble, is the witness or the contract of our vows, which my return by marriage shall confirm.
I salute you both with the spirit of copulation. I have already been informed of your matrimonial purposes and will be a testimony to the integrity.
My faithful servant, did you never hear that when a certain soldier went to war, the heavy clouds hung down and wept sad showers, as if that day presaged some ill success which fatally should kill her happiness? Methinks my eyes are like those weeping clouds, and as their showers presaged, so do my tears. Some sad event will follow my sad fears.
Why, superstitious, is it bad to kiss?
No, my fears hurt me no more than his.
Bye! These carnal kisses do stir up the concupiscences of the flesh. Here's your daughter underneath her servant's lips. The kiss I give was a parting one. Oh, a lusty blood. Now by the lip of love were I to choose your joining one for me.
Your father stays to bring you on the way. My lord, I humbly submit you. Madam, I kiss your hand. And you? Your sweet one. Farewell. Dear sir, man whose honest trust my confidence has chosen for a friend, I will take that friendship up at least. And fear not that your profit shall be small. Your interest shall exceed your principal.
Monsieur Langosneff, happily encountered. The honesty of your conversation makes me request more interest in your familiarity.
My lord, if you be willing to salute me without ceremony, I will be willing to exchange my service for your favor.
I embrace your disposition, and desire to give you as liberal assurance of my love as my Lord Belfort's your deserved favorite.
His lordship is pleased with my plainness and truth of conversation.
I cannot displease him in the behavior of his noble daughter Castabella. A man may read her worth and your instruction.
That gentlewoman is most sweetly modest, fair, honest, handsome, wise, well-born, and rich.
She deserves a worthy husband, sir. I have often wished a match between my elder son and her. The marriage would join the houses of Belforest and Danville into a noble alliance.
And the unity of families is a work object.
And at work and employment well becoming the goodness of your disposition. Well, if your lordship were pleased to impose it upon me, I will carry it without any second hand. The surest way to satisfy your wish. Most joyfully accepted. Hussard, here let us my Lord Balfour's touching my desire to that purpose. Hussard, I send you suitor to Castabella. Follow his instructions, he will be your leader. In plainness and in truth.
My leader. Does your lordship think me too sick to give it on set myself?
I will only assist your proceedings.
To say true, so I think you had need, for a sick man can hardly get a woman's goodwill without help.
Charmant, thy gratuities and my promises were both but words, and both like words shall vanish into air. For thy poor, empty hand I must be mute. This gives me feeling of a better suit. Right. It is precisely no best man.
His own profession would report him ill.
Yet what compares profession with his life? They so directly contradict themselves as if the end of all of his instructions were but to divert a world from sin, that he more easily might engross it to himself. By that I am confirmed an atheist. Well, Charlotte is gone, and there thou seest. Her absence the foundation of my plot.
She is the woman Castabella loves.
This Castabella is a wealthy heir, and by her marriage with my elder son, my house is honored, my state increased. This work should make the soul of honesty ambitious to turn villain. Go, President, and buy a crimson scarf like Charlotte's. Prepare the disguise, in the habit of a soldier, hurt and lame, be ready at the wedding.
As I vowed, your instrument will make your project proud.
This marriage shall bring wealth. If that succeed, I will increase it, though my brother bleed.
Nay, good sir, in troth, if you knew how little it pleases you for him,
I will not leave thee till thou hast given me favor. What favor would you have?
well, to give me a bracelet I hair.
Do you want hair, sir? No, Finn. I want no hair so long as I can have it through mine.
What would you do with my hair then?
Wherever thy sake, sweetheart.
Do you think I love to have my hair worn off?
Oh, you are so big now, so sensible.
Why, now you're satisfied, I hope. I have given you a favor.
Favor? What, a kiss?
Pity, give me another. Show me that I gave you then.
How should I show it?
You are unworthy of a favor if you will not bestow the keeping of abundance.
Well, in plain terms, dost love me? That's the purpose of my coming.
Love you? Yes, very well.
Well, give me thy hand upon it.
Nay, you mistake me. If I love you very well, I must not love you now, for now you are not very well. You are sick.
This vacation is gorgeous.
You love me with all my heart. And with all my heart, I'll give you a jewel to hang in your ear. Hark ye. I can never love you! Call you this a jewel to hang in my ear?
I will not leave her for it. Methinks it animates a man to stand to it, and a woman desires to be rid of him upon the first sight. I entertain the offer of this match with purpose to confer with presently. I have already moved it to my daughter, but she refused it with such a confidence as though she had a love inclining firmly to some other one, and in that obstinacy she remains.
Verily, that disobedience doth not become a child. You would be accessory to your own dishonor if you suffer it.
But your honest wisdom has advised me well. This instant night she shall be married.
Best.
Please, at your lordship, my mother attends to the gallery and desires your conference. This means I use to bring you to your ear. Sir, if your great advice assist me not, I shall be forced to violate my faith.
Since Charlemagne's absence, I have weighed her love with the spirit of consideration. And in sincerity, I find it to be frivolous and vain. Withdraw your respect, her affection deserveth it not.
Dear sir, I know your heart cannot profane the holiness you make profession of with such a vicious purpose as to break the vow your own consent did help to make.
Can she deserve your love? You see, She purchases your separation with the hazard of her blood and life. 'Tis rather haste, I doth division move.
Do not wrong her. 'Tis a generous mind that left her disposition to the war. For gentle love and noble courage are so near allied that one begets another. Or love is sister and courage is the brother.
But, Castabella,
Hush! You mistake the way into Oberlin. The passage lies not through her reason, but her love.
Believe me, mother, I do love a woman.
Prefers thou the affection of an absent love before the sweet possession of a pleasure being offered thee? Refuse thou for the imaginary joy of an unsatisfied affection to an absent woman? Continues thy desire with fruitless contemplation for the thing it loves, still moved and still unsatisfied.
Sweet wife,
Thy joyful husband thus salutes thy cheek.
my husband? Oh, I am betrayed. Dear friend Charmont, oh, be not bribed by that you so neglect to bring a just neglect upon yourself. Dear father, let me but examine my affection. Sir, your prudent judgment can persuade your son that 'tis improvident to marry one whose disposition he did ne'er observe. Good sir, you'll curse the hour you rashly married me.
my lord Godfrey, I would not have her forced against her choice.
Passion of me, thou peevish girl, I charge you with the blessing and the authority I have to claim the obedience. Marry him!
A rape! A rape! A rape!
Oh, now?
What's that?
Why, what is but a rape to force a wench to marry? Since it forces her to lie with him, she would not.
Listen, you're both uncivil and profane.
Thou disobedient villain, get thee out of my sight. By my soul, I'll plague thee for this rudeness.
Come, set forward to the church.
In verified proverb, the nearer the church, the further from God. Poor wench. For thy sake, may his ability die in his appetite, that thou beest not troubled with him thou lovest not. Let him help to make himself cuckold. Let the chambers be mounted and hinges oiled at his own request, that he may sleep the quiet meal. And in that sleep, let him be soundly cuckolded. And when he knows it, the law take no hold of her, because he winked at it. Yeah. Certain ladies of my house, madam, detained me.
We are beholden to you for your company. Heaven give your marriage that I am deprived of joy.
Let's be grave and meditate when our affairs require our seriousness. 'Tis out of season to be heavily
We
disposed.
should all be round up into the key of mirth.
The music there.
I'm gonna get up.
My lord, there's one here in the habit of a soldier, says he's newly returned from the war and has some business of import to speak.
Let him come in. My soul foretells he brings music. The news will make our music full.
Oh, my spirit. It does persuade my tongue to question, as if it knew his answer would displease.
Soldier! What news? We heard a rumor of a blow you gave the enemy.
It is very true, my lord. The enemy, defeated of a fair advantage by a flattering stratagem, placed all the artillery against the town, and equally divided into front, rear, they violent current of a stream, our governor let go the sluices and the blood proceeds. Those that could not swim were only drowned. Those that thought to escape by swimming were by murderers that flankered to the level of the flood, both drowned and slain.
By my soul, soldier, a brave service.
Oh, what became of my dear Charlemagne? Walking the next day upon the fatal shore amongst the slaughtered bodies of their men, which the full-stomached sea had cast upon the sands. 'Twas much unhappy chance to light upon a face whose favor when it lived my astonished mind had informed me I had seen. She lay in her armor as if that were her coffin, and the weeping sea runs up like one whose milder temper doth prevent the death of her whom in his rage he slew. Ah, Charlemagne! Your fear hath told you where my grief was loath to be the messenger. Oh God!
Was Charlemagne drowned? Why, how could that be, since it was the adverse party that received the overthrow?
Her forward spirit pressed into the front, and being engaged with the enemy, was overborne and perished in the flood. Here is the sad remembrance of her life, which, for her sake, I will forever bear. Torment me not with witness of that I desire not to believe, yet must.
Thou art a screech owl, and those cover nights be the cursed messenger of death. Away, depart my house. Be gone, dispatch. Most delicate, sweet, eloquent villain.
Was that no counterfeited?
Be gone! I know not where die. Oh, this uncertain state of mortal man.
I fear myself not well.
You yield too much to grief.
If you be sick, all men are mortal, and the hour of death is uncertain. Therefore, in my understanding, if you be sick, you shall do well to set your Satan prisoner. Make your will.
My wits. Lights for my brother.
I'll withdraw a while and crave the honest counsel of this man.
Great attention, sir. This next room, please, your lordship.
Where are you going?
My daughter's gone! Come, son! Mistress Cataplasma, come! We'll up into her chamber.
I think you blurred that!
Boy, Phil, some drink, boy.
Enough, good sir, not a jot more by this light.
Oh, you left a damn little snuff here.
You take that in snuff, sir. Now, let's go snuff. What has my mother done?
Made his will, and by that will made you his end. Brother, now, good night.
The sun is dark. We'll bring you o'er the fields. Who can but strike wants wisdom to maintain? He that strikes safe and sure has heart and brain.
Double misery. Heaven, is my fate for loving where thou lovest to get thy hate? Or is that Charlemagne thy chosen love, and therefore hast received her to thyself? Divorced from love is punishment enough, sweet heaven, without being married unto hate.
Whoa! I pray when your man has brought you home, let him light the way to my house.
You shall instantly wait upon your liege.
Oh, here's your bride. Your sickness will distaste the expected sweetness of the night.
The sweetness of the night consists in rest.
The sweetness of the night thou shalt surely be blessed unless my groaning wake thee.
Do not moan. She had rather you would wake and make her groan.
Nay, truth, I will not trouble thee. Thou shalt not lose thy maidenhead tonight.
Might that weakness ever be enforced, I never would desire to sue divorce.
Will you go to bed?
I will attend you, sir.
Well then.
Why, sure, her generation was asleep when she begat those dormice. When my agitation by affection is inflamed, I could embrace and entertain the air to cool it.
Oh, that mitigates the heat. Rather, embrace and entertain a younger brother. He can quench the fire.
Oh, sir, now pursue your ear. Like old Sebastian, how dare you approach so near the presence of your displeased father?
Under the protection of his present absence.
Ah, be like you knew he was abroad then.
Yes, let me encounter you so. I'll persuade your niece to reconcile you to his love.
Is that the way? I understand you not. But for your reconcilement, meet me at my home. I'll satisfy your suit.
Within this half hour?
When you will. Oh, a lusty blood. He hath both the presence and the spirit of a man. I like the freedom in his behavior. Oh, Sebastian! Come on.
Oh, he has set my blood boiling in my veins.
Oh, Fresco! Art thou returned? If the other fail, then thou art entertained. Lust is a spirit which whosoever doth raise, the next man which encounters boldly lays. Here we are.
Some stones been used to raise a house upon. With these stones, I go to ruin one.
Tis exceeding jarring.
Matter. I am acquainted with the way. Your hand, let's easily walk.
My souls oppressed with grief. Till lies heavy at the heart. Oh, my dear departed daughter, ere long shall I be with thee.
Never. God forbid. Now, the host of heaven forbid.
I pray God he be not hurt. He's fallen into the gravel pit.
Brother, dear brother, go round about into the gravel pit and help my brother up. Why, what a strange unlooking night is this? It's not my lord. Methinks that dog got held up.
Mischief indeed, my lord. Your brother's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Dead be your tongues! Drop out mine eyeballs and let envious fortune play at tennis with them. Have I lived to this? No breath. No motion? Not one poor star in all that number of would vouchsafe to shine, unless they be ashamed to have been the instruments of such a good man's cursed destiny.
Passion transports you, weak alike yourself.
Aye, 'tis an easy thing for him that has no pain to talk of patience. Just think that nature has no feeling.
Feeling, yes, but what good receives this body by your feeling?
Come hither. Pray, look. Behold the lively tincture of this blood. The true freshness of a sanguine red. Oh, the thought of this black, murderous night I've mixed with it. For all I know, he might have lived till doomsday and have done more good than either you or I. Oh, brother, he was a man so harmless that rather than have trod upon a worm, he would have shed away with tears. With tears. Yes, with tears.
Take up the corpse. Let the missing sake up reason fortify this weakness.
I am coming. Therefore, when you will, I will follow like one that would not.
Our opposition will but trouble him.
The grief that melts to tears by itself is spent. After resistance grows more violent.
Oh, here's a sweet comedy. It begins with oh, dolentis and ends with oh, my echo! I could stand reverberating this sweet musical air of joy till I had perished my 7 lungs of violent laughter. Lovely night when the last seized a carcass.
I knocked out brains with this fair ruby, and had another stone of just the same form and bigness ready. That I laid in the broken skull upon the ground floor's pillow, against the which they thought he fell and perished.
Upon this ground, I'll build my manor house, and this shall be the chiefest cornerstone.
Thou hast crowned the most judicious murder that the brain of man was e'er delivered of. Ah!
But, to start at thunder, credit my belief is a mere effect of nature. An exhalation, hot and dry, involves within a watery vapor in the middle region of the air, whose coldness congealing that thick moisture to a cloud. The inner exhalation, shut within a prison of contrary poles. With a violent eruption through the grossness of that cloud, makes this noise we hear. It's a brave noise. Methinks it graces our accomplished project with a peal of ordnance. Does a triumph. Speaks accomplishments.
You have confirmed me.
Our next order is, since on the false report that Charlemont is dead, depends the fabric of the work, to credit that with all the countenance we can.
Faith, sir, give her a solemnity of funeral to make your apprehension of her death appear more confident and true.
I'll take that counsel. Now, farewell, Black Knight, thou beauteous mistress of a murderer. To honor thee that hast accomplished all, I'll wear thy colors at her funeral.
Thou art welcome into my chamber, Fresco. Prithee, shut the door. Nay, thou mistakes me. Come in and shut it.
'Tis somewhat late, madam.
No matter. I have someone to say to thee. Prithee, untie my shoe.
Oh.
What art thou, shamefaced? My leg is not gouty. 'Twill endure the feeling I warrant thee. Come hither, Fresco. Thine ear. Oh, Stanty! You stick the place. I miss thine hair with thy lip. That shows thou art full of lusty blood and knowest not how to use it. Give me thy hand. I have some skill in palmistry. By this line which stands directly against me, thou shouldst be nearer good fortune, Fresco, if thou hast the grace to entertain it.
Oh, what is that, madam, I pray?
No less than the love of a fair lady, if thou dost not lose her with faint-heartedness.
Alas, the lady, madam, is a great thing. I cannot compass her.
No? Why? I am a lady. Am I so great I cannot be compassed? Clasp my waist and try.
I can find it in my heart, madam.
My husband, faint-hearted fool, you suffer the sin you never even committed. Go and find thyself in my affairs instantly. Sebastian, what's you here so late?
Nothing yet, but I hope I shall.
You are very
Oh, and you very valiant, for you have me a full career.
You come to have to move your father's reconciliation.
Oh.
I'll write a word or two on your behalf.
A word or two? Madam, that you do for me shall not be contained in less than a compass of 2 sheets. When in turn shall we take the opportunity of credit this?
What to do?
Dance the beginning of the world. That was the English manner.
Are you so active to dance?
I can shake my heels.
You are well made for it.
Oh, measure me from top to toe.
Even now, when your daughter went to be married,
Yes, what of that?
well, that crazed him, sure. He met a poor man in the street. Even now, upon the quarrel, I know not, but he pursued him so violently that if my house had not been his rescue, he had surely killed him.
Where's the man?
Alas, here, if the fool had any wit, he'd apprehend me. Do you hear, sir? You may be bold to come forth. The fury that haunted you is gone.
Are you sure he's gone?
He's gone, I warned you.
I wish I were gone too. But he shook me almost into a dead palsy.
This savors of distraction.
Of mere distraction.
I'm sure it smells like a wine.
Thou mayst go forth at the back door, honest fellow. That way is private and safe.
So it had need. Your four-door here is both common and dangerous.
Honest
Good night, madam. Give me a kiss and the ladies again.
Well, this falls out handsomely, but yet the matter does not well succeed till I have brought it to the very deep.
Sergeant, what hour of the night is it?
That one?
I would thou wilt relieve me, for I am grown so heavy that I shall have much ado to stand up my purview.
I'll leave you to walk around, ma'am, and presently return.
I know not why I should be thus inclined to sleep. I feel my disposition pressed with necessity of heaviness. I cannot force myself to wake.
Return to friends, for thy old father's dead, and thou by murder disinherited. Attend with patience the success of things, and leave revenge unto the King of Kings.
My afraid soul, fearful dream is this that waked me. My mind has not been moved by any one conception of a thought to such a purpose, nor my nature want to trouble me with fantasies of terror. It must be something that my genius would inform me of. But heaven forbid, left I not my worthy father in the kind regard of a most loving uncle. Sergeant, sawest thou no apparition of a man?
You dream, ma'am, I saw nothing.
Hush! These boiling fantasies are fabulous. My daily actions, conversing with father, mixed confusedly with other thoughts, whereof the remembrance of my father might be one. But he's in Paris, and that bloodshed here. I will not leave the war upon an idle apprehension.
Stand! Stand, I say! No! Go ahead at me! Sir, if you will not stand, I'll make you fall! Nor stand, nor fall! My shirt is a ghost! I shot it through, and yet it will not fall!
Oh, pardon me, my doubtful heart was slow to credit that which I did fear to know.
Set down the bodies. Here what she went. But she shall bear a living monument. And with his body place that memory of noble Charlemont, his worthy daughter. Here place their arms and here their epitaphs. And may these lines survive the last of graves. Nor young, nor old, in merit or in name, shall e'er exceed their virtues or their fame. Come now, and what? I've buried under these two marble stones thy living hopes and thy dead father's bones.
Oh, thou that knowest me justly, Charlemont, though in the forced possession of another. Since from thine own free spirit we receive it that our affections cannot be compelled, though our actions may. Be not displeased upon the altar of her tomb, I sacrifice my tears. They fall as April dew upon fresh young blossom, shake before the time.
Go see my trunks disposed of. All walk return to in the church and follow you. Here's the fatal monument of my dead father first presented to mine eyes. What's here? In memory of Charlemont, some false relation hath abused belief. I am deluded, but I thank thee, heaven, for ever letting me be deluded thus. Because of all right or my purse, because of all rise, I am not dead. Heaven defend me. I shrew my rush and inconsiderate passion. My Casanova, I pity my affection. Pardon me. I feel the substance, warm and soft and moist, subject to the capacity of sense. Touch me. Why turns thou from me?
Grief above griefs, that which should woe relieve, wished and obtained gives greater cause to grieve.
Can Casanova think that the relation of my death proving false reason to grieve?
The presence of the person we affect. Being hopeless to enjoy her makes our grief more passionate than if we saw her not.
Why not enjoy? Has absence changed thee?
Yes, from maid to wife.
Art married?
Oh, I am.
Married? What? Married to a man?
Heaven knows I am guilty of this act.
Were forced to do it.
Heaven knows I was.
Who did it?
Ronald Danville. And he that dispossessed my love of you hath disinherited you of possession.
Disinherited? Where have I deserved to be deprived of my dear father's love?
Both of his love and him. His soul's at rest. She found it. When I took her for a ghost, I could endure the torment of my fear more easily than I can her sorrows here.
Of all human griefs must mine be singular without example? Here I am at my grave. All humans' woes are buried in their graves, but in mine, my mysteries are born. And all the profit does arise to him, by whom my absence was first moved and urged. These circumstances, uncle, tell me you are the suspected author of these wrongs, whereof the linuses were heavy than the strongest patience can endure to bear.
Now, sir, your business.
My annuity.
Not a denier.
How would you have me live?
Why, turn crier. Cannot you turn crier? You're excellent at crying of a rape.
Sir, I confess, in particular respect to yourself, I was somewhat forgetful. General honesty possessed me.
General honesty. Go. Thou art the base corruption of my blood.
Inflict any punishment upon me, so with what? Put money in my purse.
Not a farthing.
How would you have me live? Would you have me turn purse taker? Does the next thing
Lord, art thou? Stay! My apprehension will distract you and stare.
What art thou? Speak!
The spirit of Charlemont.
Compose me on his own.
'Tis profane. Spirits are invisible. 'Tis a fiend in the likeness of Charlemont, and I'll have no conversation with Satan.
The spirit of Charlemont? Yeah, I'll try that. Oh, for God, I'll say it's true. Power of the spirit.
Call the officers.
You are a villain and the son of a villain.
You lie!
revenge belongs. You torture me between the passion of my blood and the religion of my soul.
Good on this lady.
What? Wounded? Apprehend her. Is this your salutation for the courtesy I did you when we parted last? You have forgotten. I lent you 1,000 crowns. First, let her answer for this riot. When the law is satisfied for that, and action for her death shall top her up again.
Devil, being the force, the malice and the force, I conjure thee to do thy worst.
Away with her. Here's 1,000 crowns. I am content to countenance the freedom of your spirit when 'tis worthily employed. A God's name, give the hinter the generous scope of liberty, but let it not disperse itself in courses of unbounded license. Here, pay for your...
Oh, I thank you, sir! Oh. That is freely to use my abilities to honest purposes. Charlotte lies in prison for 1,000 crowns, and here I have 1,000 crowns. My discretion says when this shall be done, I know not where to finger anymore. Especially if I employ it for this use, which is like to endanger me into my father's perpetual displeasure. No matter! Charlemont, thou gavest me my life. I owe thee it, and I'll pay it. She fought bravely, but the officers dragged her away villainously. Errant knaves! For using her so experiously, may the sins of the poor people be with you. May there be all peace but the poor, and all charity but in the devil. So the prisons, may we turn to hospitals. If this curse might come to pass, the world would say, blessed be he that curseth. Yeah!
Justice! Thy goodness all humanity, they have no further than the measure of our sins. How should they be just? Or how should justice take effect when our afflictions do exceed our punishments? Rather, they do teach barbarous worlds the examples of more barbarous. Oh, my afflicted soul! How torments souls thy apprehension to perfect see. Near to heaven.
How now, my wild swaggerer? You're tame enough now, are you not? Oh, that once means dust. What? Just droop? Aren't dejected?
No. No, sir. I have a heart when we reach a line with violent deliciousness. I was a barren son. I fall as my surprise me out. Now I am created free. My passions are my subjects, and I can command them laugh the loudest, tickle them to death with misery.
'Tis bravely spoken, and I love thee for it. Thou liest here for 1,000 crowns. Here are 1,000 to redeem thee. 'Tis not the ransom of my life thou gavest me, that I value not 1 crown. 'Tis none of mine indeed. Thank my father for it. 'Tis his gift. Out of great heart you'll refuse it now, will you?
No. You must submit myself to fate as whose instrument and fate by courtesy.
Well then, come along.
Daughter, you do not know to urge me. I had done no more than justice. Charlemont shall die and rot in prison, and 'tis just.
Oh, Father, mercy is an attribute as high as justice, an essential part of his unbounded goodness.
She shall rot.
Dear sir, you rich men should transcend the poor as clouds the earth, raised by the comfort of the sun to water dry and barren grounds. Let nature, which in savages, in beasts can stir to pity, tell you that she is your kinswoman.
Why should you urge words? Come, you have tempted my suspicion. I tell you, she shall starve and die and rot.
Uncle, I thank you.
Much good, do. Who did release her?
I?
You are a villain.
You are my father.
I confess.
I will excuse you to lose a father, and, as you may think, be disinherited. It must be granted our motives to impatience, but for death, who can avoid it? And for his estate, in the uncertainty of what the last twist on to Streetlight, you conferred upon a known successor being the next in blood. I will supply your father's vacant place to guide your brain improvidence of youth and make you ripe for your inheritance.
Uncle, I embrace thy generous promises. Embrace me. I will hold the object mine eye beholds. Dear cousin Charlemont.
My eldest son, he greets you happily, though he be sick in body.
Sick indeed, a general weakness.
Yes?
Did surprise my health the very day I married Castadella, as though the sickness did arrest me for some injury I then committed. I credit thee, my love. I pity thy ill fortune to be matched with such a weak, unpleasing elf.
Believe me, sir, it never troubles me.
Unhappy Charlemont.
Come, let's to supper. There we will confirm the eternal bond of our concluded love.
What's here? A meddler? With a plum tree growing hard by it. It could soon very pretty. But this honeysuckle lies about his white form, very prettily and lovely, sweet Mistress Cataplasma. Monsieur Sebastian, very outrightly welcome this evening. Is not my lady Mother Dulce come yet? Her purpose promised us her presence and this consocket, your lute, and a book. Well said. A lesson on the lute to entertain the time with till she comes. Me. Does not see me. Between the two pockets, striking full there. So, forward. This is a sweet strain, and now fingers fit beastly. Me is a large there, and the brick that stands before me alone, always half or note. Now, play your division pleasingly with those wings. Oh, here's a sweet close. Strike it full, it sets off the music delicately. Oh! Purity be in this house. 'Tis now entered, and welcome with your good ladyship. Cease that music. Here's a sweeter instrument. Restrain your liberty, see you not snuff. Oh, but does the stinker here to snuff out? He's offensive. No, the credit of his company defends my being abroad from the eye of suspicion. Will it please your ladyship go up into the closet? There are those balls and tires I told you of.
Mr. Snuff, I shall request your patience. My stay will not be long. My duty, madam.
Balls and tires! I perceive the purity of my conversation is used but for a property to cover the uncleanness of their purposes. The very contemplation of the thing makes the spirit of the flesh begin to wriggle in my blood. In the fear my desire is met with an object already. Temptation has prevailed over me, and I will attempt to make it overcome her. Cataplasma! Yes? Will it please your ladyship give this gentlewoman leave to leave her work and walk eternity with me for honest recreation? With all my heart, sir! Go, socket, give ear to his instructions. You may even understand him by his company, I can tell you. Linda, holiness, Mistress Cataplasma. Mr. Snap, I will attend your return. And, gentlewoman, the flesh is humble till the spirit move it. When 'tis raised, it will command above it.
That's Charlemont's life, Horatio, like a superfluous letter in the law, endangers our assurance.
Take her out!
Let's do it.
Give me your purpose, I will do it.
Sad melancholy has drawn Charlotte in meditation on her father's death into the solitary walk behind the church.
The churchyard, 'tis the fist, peaceful.
Elsewhere that takes her. First take this. The place is unfrequented, and her death will be reputed to the attempt of thieves.
Be patient, let your mind be free and clear. This pistol shall discharge you of your fear.
Let me call my projects to account. To what effect, in end, if I engage myself in all this blood? To leave estates to the succession of my proper blood. But how shall that succession be considered? How can my other son fear disease and weakness have disabled him for issue? For the other, this Lucien will endure no bond of marriage, and I doubt his life, his spirit is so boldly dangerous. What pity, the profitable end of such a prosperous murder should be lost. Nature forbid. I hope I have a body that will not suffer me to lose my labor. I am resolved. Daughter!
My lord.
Is that? I pray, call my daughter.
Oh, your husband.
Is thy husband there?
Yes, my lord.
Leave me spare. I pray thee walk at church.
Come, Jasper.
No, we'll walk to the corner of the church, and I have something to speak privately.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Oh. 'Tis a good hour. We'll strike what?
How fits a place for contemplation is the dead of night among the dwellings of the dead. Here's a room. Perhaps the inhabitant was in his lifetime as the possessor of all his own desires, that he was less rich and less content than in this poor piece of earth. For here there's nothing troublesome. In that grave lies another. He perhaps was as full of misery as this of happiness. And here's an end to both. That man should score an inferior man, seems to be lower than a worm, is to be higher than a king.
Then fall and rise. Quick, quick.
What villain's hand was that? Save me or thou shalt perish!
Zoons! I'm saved.
Have I killed him? Whatsoe'er thou meanest, I would thy hand has prospered, for I was unfit to live and well prepared to die. What should I do? Accuse myself. Submit me to the law, and that will quickly end this violent increase in misery. And 'tis a murder to be an accessory to mine own death. I will not. I will take this opportunity to escape. It may be heaven reserved me just a better end.
Sir, cards are blocked. We want place for the tree.
We have both. This is the backside of the house, which the superstitious call St. Winifred's Church, and is verily a convenient, unfrequented place where, under the ghost curtain of the night,
You purpose in its ark to make me wise. Oh, what have you there?
that there's a talk, thou knowst, that the ghost of old Montferrat walks in this church you was buried. Now, if any stranger fall upon us before our business be ended in this disguise, I shall be taken for that ghost. How do you look at this habit, wench?
You look like nasty almost all the land.
I will try how I can kiss in this mask.
Oh my god.
No, fine. I will put it off, and then kiss, and then put it off. I can do the rest without kissing.
What have we here? A mask? What end was this disguise intended for? No matter what.
perhaps it may accommodate my escape, if we are in pursuit. My lord, the night grows late. Your lordship speak of something you desire to move in private?
Yes. Now I'll speak. The argument is not. By my persuasion, thou wert forced to marry one unable to perform the office of a husband. I was author of this wrong, and my conscience suffers under it, and I would disburden it by satisfaction.
How?
I will supply that pleasure to thee which he cannot.
Are you a devil or a man?
A man, and such a man as can return thy entertainment with as prodigal a body as the covetous desire of woman was e'er delighted with. So thou should have the joy of children to continue the succession of thy law. All the desires of man aim at but one of these two ends, pleasure and profit. And in this one sweet conjunction of our loves they both shall meet. Would it not grieve thee that a stranger to thy blood should lay the first foundations of his house upon the ruins of thy family?
Now heaven defend me! May my memory be utterly extinguished, and the heir of him that was my father's enemy raise his eternal monument upon our ruins, ere the greatest pleasure or the greatest profit ever tempt me to continue it by incest.
Incest? Gosh, these articles of bondage are but cast upon our freedoms by our own subjections.
What? Oh, I could confute you, but the horror of the argument confounds my understanding. Sir, I know you do but try me in your son's behalf. Believe me, sir, I never wronged him. Or, if it be your lust, I will quench it on their prostituted flesh that can please desire with more delight and less offense. The poison of your breath, evaporated from so foul a soul, infects the air more than the damps that rise from bodies but half rotten in their graves.
Kiss, I warn thee my breath is sweet. No, nay, then invoke your great supposed protector, I will do it.
Oh, patient heavens, why dost thou not express thy wrath in thunderbolts to tear the frame of man in pieces? How can the earth endure the burden of this wickedness without an earthquake? Or the angry face of heaven be not inflamed with lightning?
Conjure up the devil and his damn. Cry to the graves, the dead can hear thee invocate their hell.
Oh, would this grave might open, and my body were bound to the dead carcass of a man forever, or before my body entertain the lust of this detested villain.
Thus I will force my passage to.
The devil!
Now, lady, the hand of Charlotte I thus redeem you from the arm of lust. My Costanella!
My dear Charlotte, I thank thee for all my wrongs. I thank thee, gracious heaven, that has made me satisfaction to reserve me for this blessed purpose. Now, sweet, I bid thee welcome. Come, I'll guard thee home, and cast myself into the arms of the law. The law? No, heaven forbid. What have you done? I have killed the man. My Costanella, not murder him, for he would have murdered me. Then Charlemagne to heaven directed thy defense. That wicked damsel, I suspect his plot. My life he seeks, I know he had a consumers entirely of all those blessings that should make me love it. Come, I'll give it him. You shall not. I will first expose myself to certain danger, then for my defense destroy the one that saved me from destruction. Thou canst not satisfy me better than to be the instrument of my release from misery. Then work it by escape, or I will be a partner in your destiny. Good soul is heaven. Come, let us lie down to rest. These are the pillows for all to sleep best. Socket! 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 Nice enough there. That lies in a fine, yes, premeditated readiness for the purpose. Come, kiss me, sweet socket. Now purity defend me from the sin of Sodom. This is a creature of the masculine gender. Verily, the man is blasted. Eh? Cold and stiff! Murder! Murder! Murder!
Why dost thou stare upon me? Thou art not the skull of him I murdered. What hast thou to do to vex my conscience? I begin to feel the loathsome horror of my sin. And like a lecher, emptied of his lust, desire to bury my face under my eyebrows, and would steal from my shame unseen. Oh, behold! Yonder's the ghost of old Montferrat in a long white sheet, climbing on lofty mountain to complain to heaven of me. Montferrat! And perhaps the fearfulness is nothing but a fair white cloud. Why? Was I born a coward? He lies that said so! so cold.
Murder!
Madam Superwoman, the ghost of old my very husband. Were my body circumvolved within that cloud that when the thunder tears its passage open, it might scatter me to nothing in the air.
Here you shall find the murdered body.
What is well all these outcomes come to apprehend me?
No, my good lord, we come to apprehend the murderer.
Apprehend me even between the purpose and the act, before it was committed.
Is this the murderer? He speaks suspiciously. No, verily, this is my Lord Danville, and his distraction, I think, grows out of grief for the loss of a faithful servant. For surely I take it to be Borachio that is slain.
Sawest thou not a ghost?
A ghost? Here lies a man slain, and with the spirit of consideration, I rather take it to be the murderer got into that disguise than any such fantastic toy.
My brains begin to put themselves in order. I apprehend thee now. To seem so, Borachio! I'll delve the earth, but I'll find the murderer!
Here!
Stay. Asleep. I'm in a place so full of fear and horror. Sure, there's some other happiness that my knowledge entertain too. Ho! Ho! Ho!
Uncle! You're welcome. Had you sooner come, you'd sooner been welcome. I'm the one who's sick. There's no need examine me.
And my niece. And my daughter. Oh, my dear.
You know, sir, she is here.
The time, the place, all circumstances argue that. Unclear.
Sir, I confess it. And repentantly you will undergo the self-same punishment that justice will inflict on Charlotte. Unjustly she betrays herself.
But ma'am, she is taken with you and must to prison with you.
There's no remedy. If it were not my son's bed she abused, my land should fly, but both should be excused.
She's very effectively inclined to notice that she's company or late. She has a perpetual appetite, which being so often counted in such a man, such a bold, luxurious freedom as Sebastian, is so promising a body, her own blood corrupted will betray her to temptation.
Precious! I was sent by her lady to see if her lordship were in bed. I should have done it slyly without discovery, but now I'm blurted upon before I was aware.
Fresco! Thou art welcome, Fresco. Leave us. Fresco, your mistress is the one to the trade, is she not?
My mistress sells falls and tires and bodies for ladies or so.
So, sir, your mistress helps my wife to falls and bodies now and then, does she not?
At her ladyship's pleasure, my lord.
Her pleasure, you rogue! You are the pander to her pleasure, you varlet, are you not? You know the conveyances between my wife and Sebastian. Now tell me truth, or by this hand I'll nail thy bosom to thee.
If any man, court, city, or country has found my lady Levinolce in bed, but my lord Balfour, it is Sebastian.
False cry, then.
I thought you meant to proclaim yourself cuckold.
The watch, met with my wish, I must request the assistance of your officers. Pursue him! Follow him!
You can't get any more to the church now.
Why, so cats, I never brought thee there yet.
No, child.
I promise thee I would not, and I was as good as my word.
Your word was better than your word to me. But still there's no one in my chamber, so when my mistress shall be in bed, I'll come to you.
I wonder, Fresco, stay so long! Mr. Socket, a word with you.
He brings word, my husband is abed. I'll adventure one night's liberty to lie abroad.
In your power it lies to save my honor or dishonor me.
Enjoy your pleasure, madam, without fear. I will never betray the trust you have committed to me, and you wrong yourself to let consideration of the sin molest your conscience.
Why, how now, Sebastian? Making love to that gentleman. How many mistresses have you been saved?
The love of a lady is like a mushroom. It grows in one night, and it will serve somewhat pleasingly next morning to breakfast. But afterwards, waxes fulsome and unwholesome. Nay, but say you been afraid. A woman's love lasts as long as winter fruit.
Somebody's doing has undone us, and we are like to pay dearly for it.
Hey, dear, for what?
Here are half-dozen fellows coming to call us to account.
Oh, passion of me! What bouncing's that? Now, withdraw yourself.
Sebastian, if you love me, save my honor.
What bad violence is this? What seek you? Zoons, you shall not pass!
Pursue the strumpet!
Take my way, or I will make thy passage through thy blood.
My blood will make it slippery, my lord. You were better find another way. You may have fall else.
Neither can speak, yet both report my shame. Oh, their blood runs out in rivers, and my lust the fountain from whence it flows. Oh, in their wounds I feel my honor wounded to the deep. Shall I outlive my honor? Must my life be made the world's example? Since it must, then thus I feel it, with a death as full of horror as my life of sin. All venom. What a strange night this is.
Must not be suffered to go out of himself.
Nor you, nor any. All must go with us. Oh, with what virtue lust should be withstood, for 'tis a fire quenched seldom without. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no slip, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows, does it really matter to me?
Whence comes this gold?
'Tis part of the revenue due to your lordship since your brother's death.
Too bad. Leave me my gold.
And me my rest. Two things wherewith 3 men are seldom blessed.
Mama, just killed the man, put a gun against his head, pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has
Cease
just
that harsh music, we're not pleased with it.
begun, and now
Here sounds a music whose melodious touch, like angels' voices, ravishes the sense. Behold, thou ignorant astronomer, seeks among the planets for men's fortunes. With amazement behold thine error and be planet-struck. These are the stars, the ministers of fate.
Danville, with all thy wisdom thou art a fool, which instantly to the confusion of thy projects, with despair thou shalt behold.
What foolish dream dares interrupt my rest? To my confusion, what happened that be? Since since my projects have hitherto been born with prosperous judgment to secure success, which nothing lives to dispossess me of but apprehended Charlotte, and her, this brain has been happy to seal my assurance, and confirm my absolute possession by the law. What's that?
The body of your younger son slain by Lord Belforest?
Slain? You lie! Sebastian, speak. Sebastian. He's lost his hearing. A physician presently, go call a surgeon. What noise was that? Came even from my son's chamber.
If ever you will see your son alive.
Nature forbid I e'er should see him dead. Draw the curtain. Oh, how does my son?
He thinks he's ready to give up the ghost.
Destruction takes thee in thy fatal tongue. Death. Where's the doctor? Are not you the face of that prodigious apparition stare upon me in my dream?
The doctor's come, my lord.
Doctor! Behold, true patients in whose care thy skill may purchase an eternal fame.
If any root of life remains within them capable of physic, fear not, my lord.
And these two pillars stood the stately frame and architecture of my lofty house, and the earthquake shakes them their foundation strikes.
My lord, nothing remains within the power of man capable of saving them.
Take the full, extract the spirit of it, and infuse new life into their bodies.
Nothing can, my lord.
I'll reserve their waters till the morning. Questionless, their urines will inform me better. Dost laugh, thou villain?
He's dead.
He's dead. There expires the date of my posterity. Now to myself I articulate. Nature, thou art a traitor to my soul. Thou hast abused my trust. I'll complain to a superior court. Withdraw the bodies. The sense of death begins to trouble my distracted soul.
Bring forth the malefactors to the bar. Are you the gentlewoman in whose house the murders were committed?
My lord, I am a gentlewoman, but my poverty compels my life to a condition lower than my birth of breeding.
My lord, her rent is great, and she has no other thing to live by but her lodging, so she's forced to let her 4 rooms out to others, and herself contented to let out.
Here is no evidence accuses you for accessories to the murder. Yet, since from the spring of lust which you preserved and nourished ran the effusion of that blood, your goods, which were gotten by that means which brings diseases, should return to the use of hospitals, you carted through the streets according to the common shame of strumpets, your bodies whipped till with the loss of blood, you painted the hand of punishment.
Oh, good, my lord!
Away with them! Next! Now, Monsieur Snuff, a man of your profession found in a place of such impiety, the purpose that carried me thither was with the spirit of conversion to purify their uncleanness. And I hope your lordship can say the law will not take hold of me for that. Where took you your degrees of scholarship? Oh, I am no scholar, my lord. To speak the sincere truth, I am Snuff the tallow chandler. Back to your candle making. You may give the world more light with that than with either the instruction or example of your life. Thus, the snuff is put out. Next!
Judgment! Judgment!
Judgment, my lord. In what?
Your judgments must resolve me of a case by the only hurt of 1, or 2, or 3. Mark me, and those put quickly out of pain too. I have wisely raised the competent estates of my posterity. And is there not more wisdom and more charity in that than for your lordship to prolong the torment and the rank of rent upon your poor vineyard's tenants? Yet your lordship lives to make a 2nd generation, another brat left to succeed me. I would fain know why.
Grief for his children's death distempers him. My lord, we will resolve you of your question. In the meantime, vouchsafe your place with us.
I am contented, so you will resolve me.
Now, Mademoiselle Charlemont, you are accused of having murdered one Borachio, who was servant to my Lord Danville. How can you clear yourself? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty of killing him, but not of murder. My lord, I have no purpose to desire a mission for myself.
Uncivil girl! Thou wantest humanity to smile at grief. Why dost thou cast a cheerful eye upon my object of my sorrows, my dead sons? Is it not enough that she unjustly hath conspired with fate to cut off my posterity, for her to be the only heir to my possessions, but she must pursue me with her presence, and in the ostentation of her joy, laugh in my face and glory in my grief?
Danville, to show thee with what light respect I value death and thy insulting pride, I thus aspire to undergo my death,
And thus I second thy great enterprise. Be cheerful, Charlotte. Our lives cut off in our young prime of years are like green herbs wherewith we strew the hearses of our friends.
A boon. My lord, I beg a boon.
What's that, my lord?
Her body, when it is dead, for an anatomy.
For what, my lord?
He thinks in me the resolution wants to die with that assurance as she does. The cause of that in her anatomy I would find out.
Be patient, and you shall.
I have bethought me of the better. My lord, I beg my niece's life. I'll make thee my physician. Thou shalt read philosophy to me. I'll find out the efficient cause of a contented mind. But if I cannot profit anything, 'tis no more being my physician, but infuse a little poison in a portion where thou givest me physic, unawares to me. So I shall steal into my grave without the understanding or the fear of death. That's the end of that. For the thought of death is the most fearful torment, is it not?
Your lordship interrupts the course of law. Prepare to die.
my resolution is made. But ere I die before this honored bench, I here insist this gentleman is clear of all guilty, is innocent of all offense the law condemns him for.
I have accused myself. The law wants power to clear me. My dear Charlemont, with thee I will partake of all my punishments.
I lack the courage so that I with the Indies still not lie on my hands.
Give me a glass of water.
Me one! I must confine to warm me, where an apoplexy will possess me. Uncharitable knave, just give me blood to drink.
Come, thou clear emblem of the cruel temperance. Be thou my witness, I use no arts to force my courage, nor have need of helps.
Brave Charlemont, at the reflection of thy courage, my cold, fearful blood takes fire. Is that thy executioner? My lord, you wrong the honor of so high a blood to let her suffer by so base a hand. The instrument that strikes my niece's blood shall be as noble as her blood. I'll be thy executioner myself.
My lord, the office will impress and mark a scandal and dishonor on your name.
The office fits him. Hinder not his hand. Strike home. I thus submit me.
And so do I. In scorn of death, thus, hand in hand, we die.
I have the truth, my niece. You shall see how easily I can put you out of pain.
Oh no! I think he's knocked his brains out.
Oh, I'm murderer who saved I lifted up my hand against my head.
Not just yourself, my lord.
I thought it was a murderer that did it. I may digest this murder's instruments in Castabella's death. And Charlemont's. And to crown my murder of Montferrat. Get up.
I claim the just advantage of his words.
To set the scaffold and attend the rest.
The pride of all my projects and posterity is overthrown. The lust of death commits a rape upon me as I would attend on Castabella.
ruinous name, you still forbear to be mine own revenger. But now I see that patience is the honest woman's revenge.
Instead of Charlemont, that which stood ready to be dispossessed of all, I now salute you with more titles, both of wealth and dignity than you were born to. Lady of both Danville and Montferrat, and you, sweet madam, Lady of Belforest, you have that title by your father's death.
And for a close to make up all the rest. The wife of Castabella, now at last!
The crown of all my blessings, I'll tempt my stars no further, nor protract our time of marriage. When our nuptial rites are done, I'll then perform our kinsman's funeral.
Sound the drums and trumpets, interchange the sounds of death and triumph.
Thus, the men that ought to follow our dead bodies, but our tears are dead themselves.
Ah!